All right, so let me start this off by saying I'm not really trying to give anyone motivation. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not a freaking social media person. None of that, man. This isn't like filmed. I don't have special lights. I don't have none of that jazz going on. This is me sitting in my room. I got to be back to work real soon. And I thought, I just put my thoughts out there. And if those of like mine, you know, we find common ground, that's fine. That's fantastic, man. But ultimately, if you want to get anything done, it's got to start from within. If you're out on social media, YouTube, wherever, trying to get advice that's going to be life changing and, the second coming of everything you have to do, it, it's not going to happen, man. It's got to start from inside. Like, now you can get bits and pieces here or there. I mean, listening to YouTube is no different than listening to a friend, a family member, a random guy you met at work, or listening to Twitch or Twitter or freaking any of the hundreds of medias, Instagram, freaking Snapchat, all of them. But realistically, I mean, you woke up with that drive for a reason. You really don't need anybody else. You just need to start going along and making the right steps. And a lot of us don't. Like, I mean, we spend so much time thinking about the bad, right? Things that don't matter. Like, someone could say they don't like your outfit or your shirt and your shoes, and you're thinking for a whole week you're waiting to get paid, or you're taking money out your bank and you're going shopping again. You're like, bro, somebody such and such said they didn't like this. Like, dang, is it really that bad? And there might not be anything wrong. We're all different, man. I mean, what I don't like doesn't mean you can't like, but it's racking your brain that they said that. You know what I'm saying? They might say your car is outdated or old and you can't think of nothing but like selling or trading in your car and getting a new car to prove these meaningless people wrong that you probably won't even interact with that much over the span of your lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to want to do better. The problem lies is, who are you doing better for? My motivation is always first and foremost my kids, and then everything else trickles down slowly from there, man. But I have to make sure I'm responsible for other human beings. I mean, I'm not saying everyone on this planet is and needs to know what that feels like, but it's a dynamic that changes you versus always thinking about self, 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 and thinking about someone else. It doesn't have to be kids. It could be your significant other. It can be your parents. It could be anyone, realistically. But you start letting the little things go. You got a YouTube channel or Instagram or some followers on Twitter, and someone's said a mean comment, and you're back here arguing back and forth with this person on this social media for Lord knows what reason, let alone you have, like, let's say 20, 30, 40, 100, 500, 1,000 positive comments, and you've paid none of those any mind. You may have reacted if somebody asked you a question about the video or something, but that guy over there's like, you're awesome, dude, I love you, and you're just like, oh, this guy said I'm a douchebag, let me go pay this comment some attention instead and forget this. It's like, what are you doing, man? Why are we always focusing on the negative? It's absolutely insane. And it's getting to my point of this video, is that, does it really matter in the end? And I would say no, none of it matters, man. This is the big reason why I ditched social media. Like, I don't have Snapchat, I don't have Instagram, I don't have Twitter, I don't have Facebook. I do have YouTube, if that counts, so be it. But I also upload videos regularly to YouTube. It's just like a documentary of my life, like a time vault, if you will, that I don't have to bury underground. So, I like to, let the memories stay there. But I'm not like on here to have relationships. And relationships just doesn't mean boy, girl, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, and wife. No, you can have relationships with anything. You have a relationship with, strangers if you want to. Like, that's not the goal. Now, the people I meet along the way, that's great, but a lot of people are looking for something that they could just go outside and get, or they might already have. Like, and the bad thing about it is that it's usually just clout and attention. Like, you don't need attention that bad. And oftentimes you can't handle the attention you get because it's not the attention you're looking for. It's negative attention. And when that happens, you don't know what to do. You get into these little safe spaces, and I don't mean it in like a liberal term or whatever it is. I just mean like you think you're safe in your own world and you're out here moderating comments and you're banning this guy. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with that, but I'm saying how often and how long a day are you doing these things? How much attention are you giving to these negative people, these negative thoughts, you know? And it's not only online. Like Susie at work, you know, you got a new haircut and you got the one hater out there that's just, you know, Susie, Suzanne, Suzette, whatever it is. She's out there hating on your hairstyle. Everybody loves her and she's like, well, I don't like the short hair. You kind of look like a boy. And you're just like, 20 people at work said the haircut was fire. Dudes is giving you their number. You know what I'm saying? They're slobbering over you. Dudes, ma'am, may I help you? May I pull this chair out for you? May I carry your tray? And done tripped over and fell on their face all for you. And then Susie comes out the back and just like poops on your hairstyle. And then you just, your whole day is ruined. Like, it doesn't matter. Same for you, Jimbo. You got a fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? You lined up. You know, you trimmed the beard. You looking real fresh. Got a fresh retwist. Or if you got a low haircut, fresh wave spinning, and some dude just comes out the blue and he's like, man, you know, waves is so out of style, bro, or dreads is so out of style. What is you doing, bro? Cut that crap off your head. And you just sitting there just mad, your whole day ruined. But you getting compliments from the ladies, you know what I'm saying? You know, they want to take you out to dinner, you know, take you back to the house to do, you know, laundry. I'm trying to keep this PG-13, and you worried about some random dude sitting here hating on you, and it's ruined your whole day. And why? Why does it matter, man? Does it matter in the bigger scheme of things, really? Would you be caring about anything that dude was saying? You had to go to a funeral that same day? No, your mind would be crazy if your grandma or something is sick up in the hospital, God forbid. But if she is, you're not thinking about Joe Schmo said about your t-shirt. Why do you care at the end of the day, you know, or yourself? Tell me this. You ever been up laid in bed with a common cold or nose running or a damn fever burning up or a headache and coughing and all of this shit, worried about what somebody said on social media? Hell no, you worried about surviving. You like, damn, I wish the pain would stop. Lord, please, Jesus, somebody give me some help. Can you bring me some of them ibuprofen, that Tylenol? I need some perks. You really don't need no perks, but you feel like you die. Like, I need morphine. Help, help, help. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about anyone else in that moment. Am I correct? Bro, what if something happens, a house fire, God forbid, once again, or you get robbed or anything like that? Are you thinking about strangers? No, you hear that, you get a call like that at work. You don't give a damn what he said. Like, oh shit, is my kid safe? Is my family safe? What's missing? What's going on? Or is everybody good? Is everybody alive? Did anybody die? You know, we put so much emphasis on things that do not matter. And I think the world is going to poop because of it. Oh, he's not voting for the same person I'm voting for. We can't be friends anymore. Bro, what? Like, bro, this ain't the 1420s or whenever it was. My guy, it ain't. Segregation is gone. What you can still be friends with that man. You have opposing views. It's fine. You don't have to ruin the relationship. Like, geez. I mean, I could see if your friend's opposing views is I hate blacks, but or I hate whites or something like that. Then you're like, a white guy comes up to me and he's like, yo, I hate blacks, but you're one of those cool Negroes. I'm gonna be like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. Within reason, you know, you don't have to like not be friends with something because of opinions and differences. You know, you also don't have to dwell on these things. I wish life wasn't like so bad that it's about tearing people down. Like, I go to a gym or something, or one of these workout parks that you got around, or they're everywhere, to be honest. But you see a guy and he's struggling to do his first push-up or pull-up, and you got people sitting there laughing at him, like, bro. Or they'll do their first pull-up, like, that wasn't a rep, bro. You got to keep this straight, and you got to do this, and bro, why are you hating, my bro? Like, I could see if you were giving it to him like in a you know, advice type of thing. Like, yeah, that was good, but, you know, normally, and you showed him how it was done, and you got up there on the bar, you showed him how it's done when it was a push-up, or with weightlifting, you showed him how to do a bench press correctly to avoid injury, you know, instead of just, nah, bro, What is that? Are you only lifting the bar? Get out of here, bro. My granny can lift the bar. Like, bro, what is that doing? Now I can see, don't get it twisted. I know the world has become a sort of softer place, and I can see if you're just joking around but within the realm of reason, like you don't joke at someone's like expense unless you're a comedian. Then of course you're paid to do that. Yeah, I get it. The world needs to laugh a bit more, but not in the sense that we have to tear people down. So, all in all, I really just made this video to like ring a couple bells in people's head, like what actually matters. These are things you have to wake up every morning and choose. Like if being a POS is what matters to you and you want to wake up and go bully people, make yourself feel better, I'm not going to say that's okay, but that's who you are on this side. You're a POS. And someone's eventually going to put you in your place. And if you're just a happy person and you're caring and you want to go help people, that's cool too. And you don't have to be that way all the time. Maybe you wake up one day like, man, I just, I was going to go volunteer at this soup kitchen or something, but I ain't just got it in me. I hope they don't hate me for it. Man, it's completely fine. But what you definitely shouldn't be doing is waking up, hopping on your phone and arguing with some stranger who lives halfway across the world. You know what I'm saying? I see these YouTube comment sections, and that's specifically the platform I'm on. And I watch YouTube videos. I scroll down. I'll see somebody say the usual suspects or something like that. It doesn't matter what it is. You'll see it and you'll look and it's got like 500 comments underneath. And sometimes I go into those comments. I don't type. I don't say anything. I go read them. The time and effort people put into just being disgusting human beings will always amaze me. But as I say in this video, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I go into those things, I read those things, and I'm like, okay. Sometimes I get a little laugh out of it because I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so ridiculous that it's funny. You ever had one of those moments? But all in all I can say, man, is like I said, I'm not trying to motivate anyone. I'm just trying to get you to think a bit differently, do things a bit differently, stop wasting your time and your life. To me, life is both incredibly short and incredibly long. Like I look back on some things I was doing when I was younger, and I'm like, holy crap, that was so long ago I was in that competition, or that was so long ago I wrestled there, or that was so long ago I was in that grade. And then I look forward and I'm like, damn, I'm 41. How much longer do I got left? I'm blessed to have every second on this planet. I have kids. I have a 23-year-old son. I have a 16-year-old daughter. Well, in 2 days, Halloween. And I have a 15-year-old son. I'm like, bro, I can remember. It seemed like so long ago that they were young, but it also seems like they grew up so fast. Like, it goes both ways. But I know one thing. I do not want to waste any of this time I got feeding into negativity. Look. And I'm going to tell you this. We are all human. None of us are perfect, man. I'm not saying ignore what goes on. Sometimes, let's say you're deep into social media, or you have a job on social media, or you just checked it one time and someone's like, your mother's a whore. You know what I'm saying? God forbid. But let's just, you might get a little hot under the collar then there in a moment, but hey, you got to understand, once you close the phone, that's all you got to do. Shut it off. Turn it off. Delete it. Hide it. There's so many ways to hide apps right now. I promise you, if you get off social media, it's life-changing. I used to be on Facebook constantly, bro. I know I'm old, right? 41. But this is the only social media I was actually on. But I used to just constantly just be scrolling, looking for something to do, something to say. Who commented here? Let me heart this. Let me scroll back down. Let me hit this with a like. Let me comment to this. Like 5 seconds after I'm posting something, I'm checking to see if anybody responded to that post. Why am I doing this? I'm wasting hours and hours and hours of my day. Even YouTube is not like one of those interactive social media sites, but I find myself sometimes, and I'm really glad I broke this habit, but once a week or twice a week, sometimes I'm human, bro. Fall back into the habit of there's nothing in my YouTube feed, because I actually made a new one. and I stay logged into that one. So it has none of my habits or anything recorded, which is also a good idea. But I made a new one, and it doesn't have any algorithm for me or something. So Mr. Beast and PewDiePie and all this crap is that I would never watch. I'm not calling the content crap, of course. I have nothing against these creators. But I'm just saying the stuff's popping up that I'll never watch, but I'll keep scrolling. You know, I scrolled so much that I figured out that you can't scroll some more. You have to refresh the page. Like you have to go back to the top. That's when I know I'm like, oh, catch myself. Like, would I be really clicking on videos here if it was something to watch? And then I go on and recollect my thoughts and I go on about my business. But I couldn't imagine if that was like social media or something to where you can be interactive. The crazy amounts of time we would waste would be insane. I play video games, but I play them moderately. Like I stream, but I make time blocks for streaming. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I have nothing else going on. It's my hobby, it's my pastime, so I will be playing video games anyway. But I'm never in here. I'm addicted to, if I have to shut this off or go do something, I'm going to go enjoy life. Nothing, no game is more important than missing that call, or it depends on who it is, because some people we don't want to hear from, in-laws, or you know what it is. But you have to pick, you have to choose. And if anything I want to get across is it is a choice. If you're choosing to feed into the negativity and go the negative route, that is your choice and that is on you. So if anything I get across in this video is to make better choices. Be a better you every day. Little things add up. I'm telling you, little things. Saying hi to a complete stranger can make their day. Keep them from jumping off a roof, God forbid. Or keeping them from any mean thoughts, or they just had a horrible day and you're just like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? You ain't got to be there and make a 40-minute conversation, my G. Working out, exercising. I'm telling you, 10, 15 minutes a day. You don't got to do an hour. You ain't got to do 2 hours. You're going to feel great and you're going to make progress. You're going to make slow progress, but it's something. Not bringing the crap home that you eat. When you go to the grocery store, real trick, make a list and don't get nothing that's not on that list. If you want cookies on your list and crackers and any of that unhealthy crap and cereal, so be it. But let it be on the list. Don't go there and I've seen, oh man, they just released the Mountain Man ice cream with 7 layers of cookies, 4 layers of cake, 1 layer of apple pie, and 1 single cherry on top, filled with Reese's peanut butter cups. And you're just like, I gotta have it. Like, no, you don't, bro. No, you don't. Just make conscious choices. You're in the kitchen and 10 out of 10 times you're grabbing cookies and stuff. How about 9 times out of 10, grab an apple, grab a banana. That one time is going to be a massive improvement in your life. You're always grabbing pop. Bro, okay, 4 out of 5 times, grab a pop. But that 5th time, grab a water. Grab some water from your sink. Make little steps to being a better you every day, and you'll be very appreciative of this life you live. Little things that will extend this life. So many little things you do can extend your life so many hours and so many years. And so many bad things we do can be detrimental to the life that we have. Like I bet a lot of y'all didn't think I was 41, right? Or some of y'all thought I was 81 or 61. But yeah. I just want to take care. There's only one me, and the other side of that is like, okay, I cannot control anything. It's in the Lord's hands, but I could get up out of this chair right after recording this and pass away. That's fine. But as long as I am here, I'm responsible for other human beings, and that's my driving motivation. And I want you to find yours, whatever it may be. If it is sitting there and watching motivational videos on YouTube all day long, and that helps you, or not even all day, you watch one a day just to get that kickstart, like boom, okay, I'm in there. Or you go get a motivational post you've seen on Instagram or Twitter. Bro, I'm good with it, but I cannot stress this enough. Always try to progress. Be a better you than you was yesterday. It ain't got to be 100%. 1% better than you was yesterday. Be that much better today. That's all I got to say right now, man. We gonna get back at y'all. We're going to get back into our normal dribble. But, man, if somebody sees this and does better, just one person, I'm going to feel a lot better. But it's your boy, KLG Ouchie. Stay safe. Deuces.